Hey there, Reddit. I was sitting here today, and I got a new Secret Santa package I thought you guys might be interested in. Let's see, here's the note right here. First, what am I doing with my pinky? I'll stop that. Basically, he sent me a data DVD, and there's another code down here at the bottom, which I'll get to work on. And hopefully you super sleuths will get to work on it as well, because my code breaking skills are just tragic, really. But let's run through this DVD real quick. First up, there's Ben Folds Live. Okay, Eastbound and Down Season 2. If you haven't seen Eastbound and Down, you're doing yourself a disservice. Ooh, here's a good one. Elmo visits the firehouse. In this little tale, a fire breaks out on Sesame Street, and Elmo decides to get himself educated by going to the New York City Fire Department, and they run through the whole fire safety spiel and get him up to speed, and in turn he can educate kids on it. So really it's educational and beneficial for everybody. This was obviously a joke on my Secret Santa's part, but the joke's on him, because I didn't know what to do in case of a fire, especially since he sent me this this candle over here. Who knows how combustible that thing is. This fucking place could be engulfed in flames in minutes, but and I would have died before that, but now I'm up to speed, so thank you, Secret Santa. After that, we got Home Alone and Playboy, November 10, the November 2010 Playboy with Ariane Celeste. She's a ring girl for the UFC. I'll be using that for research purposes later. Anyway, next up is Garbage Pail Kids. If you're a fan of Troll 2 and The Room and just other really awful movies, and you're sitting around one day and you're like, oh man, I wish there was another movie that was just so shitty that it was good. Hey, your lucky day. It's Garbage Pail Kids. It's a movie about these little babies or kids that, you know, poop and fart and pee and burp and all the other, well, really like regular kids do. The difference being these kids come from a garbage pail from space. So somebody thought of that idea. That's good. Anyway, this is the good part here. Then there's Zach Galifianakis live at Zanies from April of last year. I was like, oh, okay, cool, that sounds good. So I open up the file, and there's 10 audio files, and as I start to open them up, of course I open up all of them because I'm silly. But they turn out to be Justin Bieber in disguise. So that's clever, Secret Santa. But once again, the joke's on you, because I've been looking for a new ringtone for a while. So when I'm out in public and I hear Justin Bieber playing, nobody else really has that ringtone other than 12-year-old girls. So as long as there's no other 12-year-old girls around, I'll just reach into my European handbag that you got me and pull out my Justin ringer. And, hey girl, or however I answer the phone. So thank you for that, by the way. I'll probably do Baby featuring Ludacris. That's a hit, right? I don't know. Anyway, and then there's a picture of him. Oh God, which I'm going to include in a link. It's just awesome. As a matter of fact, I'm going to stop looking at it because it's getting questionable how long that's been up. There we go. So also, I'd like to. I forgot to include this last time. This little pen that he sent me. It says, you make the difference. So when I'm at work and a patient comes in and starts giving me a hard time, I can just, retire to the bathroom, look in the mirror, and just be like, you know what, Reddit beard guy, you make the difference. And so that fills me with hope. Thank you for that, Secret Santa. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to run through this little Minnie Mouse sticker coloring book. As you can see here, there's quite a few stickers just kind of thrown about. But they still tell a story, I believe. As you look here, there's Minnie Mouse doing whatever it is mouse doing human things does. And there's yellow crayon all over the page, right all over her face and everything. So this was kind of traumatic. Reminds me of the first time I accidentally looked at a golden shower video in my youth. It's probably why I'm such a well-rounded human being now. And then the kid obviously sent the book off to Michael J. Fox to color this page. So I guess I'll be going to hell for that. And I began to think, you know what? Or I began to think, that was kind of rude of the kid to color in this book. But after thinking about it for a while, I finally realized that little scamp did me a favor, because these last few pages aren't colored. So it's like the kid was really giving me a tutorial of how to color this book, really setting the bar up pretty high for that. So I have a blindfold ready later, and my coloring fist. I guess this is how I should color it, since that would really capture the essence of what the kid did. But anyway, to make a long story, well, still pretty long, I'll let you guys get to work on that code, as I will too. Probably come up empty-handed like I always do with codes. And any other updates I get, I'll be sure to fill you in. So, take care, and remember, you make the difference.